Alright, welcome to Very Geek. Today we're going to be talking about Jump Force and whether or not maybe you should buy it or just skip it or wait for a price down. The reason why I wanted to make this video is because I want to just clarify that I'm not a blind hater of Jump Force. I do like aspects of it. There's just a lot of bad with the game. I did play, I believe, the beta, and then ever since there's been early access with the game with people that bought the Ultimate Edition recently. And basically seeing all of the story and what people are saying, the consensus about what everyone's saying pretty much, I decided to just break down my personal opinion on everything, and then whether or not you guys agree with it or not, it's up to you guys, but I'm unbiased. I'm just going to completely just analyze both good and bad about this game, and whether or not you should buy it, that's completely up to you. Okay, so right off the bat, we're gonna go with the good. The good things about the game, having played the beta and seeing all the gameplay, which hasn't really changed much, aside from some damage scaling. Overall, the game is fun. If you've played J-Stars, you'll kind of feel at home. It is better, like aspectly, technically, than J-Stars. They basically have the same thing where you have to press R2 and then like one of the four buttons, triangle, circle, square, X, or whatever you're playing on, Xbox or PC. And essentially you use that to do your special moves, and then you have to wait and to get a certain amount of damage on you, basically, to either do your ultimate / awaken as well. Some characters have double awakenings, like Goku and Vegeta have Super Saiyan, and they have Super Saiyan Blue. Frieza has it also. He can go full power, then Golden. So the game is just, it's fun. I feel like out of everything I've seen, it feels like 100% that they wanted to make this just a multiplayer game and kind of just scrap a story, but more than likely they were told to, oh, we need a story or something to make it like a full game, because right into the negatives, because that's honestly the only thing that's good about the game, which is the multiplayer, which is fun, which isn't a bad thing. The roster is decent, and then that's about it. The game does look prettier in motion when you're fighting than looking at the models directly. Like Trunks, for example, he looks, I don't know what they were doing with his face. They gave him it's like they gave him like a Super Saiyan 3 eyebrow on top of his normal eyebrow. It looks gross. Alright, I was editing this and I almost forgot to mention that Jump Force also has, they made a mistake by releasing the game with basically, I don't know if they're aware of it, and if they are, then probably they're geniuses with this, but they also left, I believe, the source code in the game, and that's basically what that means, is that all the modders and like that do Xenoverse mods and everything are just having a field day with this game. So that's, I guess that's a retroactive plus for this game, because you have modders that are, you know, I already seen a couple mods of Super Saiyan God Vegeta by like Zanky Gaming on Twitter, Super Saiyan God Vegeta and Super Saiyan God Goku, Ultra Instinct Goku. I've seen a different color for Dio. I've seen they changed Goku into Vegito. So I mean, the modding scene for this game is gonna be incredible. So that's another plus for the game. So
Shaggy! I want that sandwich.
Like, fuck you, Goku!
the negatives, what I've seen of the story and the animations and just overall everything about the game, everything else aside from the multiplayer, is terrible. I put the clip here that I found on Twitter and on YouTube. There's like really bad. I know there's a day 1 patch already in the works to like fix production of the cutscenes, which is, that's interesting. I've barely heard of that ever happening, but that's an example of how bad the cutscenes are. And then there's literally a cutscene of Frieza standing there talking to someone else, to your created character, and then literally when he flies away, rather than, you know how when you fly or get off the ground, usually the feet droop, Frieza essentially T-pose from the ground into the sky, where his feet, like they clicked them and dragged them up, and it looked bad. And then another example was Sanji. There was a scene where Sanji had to get something, and literally he just zips across the screen. There wasn't no running animation. Like, again, another example of just like clicking and dragging him across the screen. Animate when he talks. I'm gonna just go ahead, like,
パワーも備えてはいない。
See? Talking.
僕は
Human. Nightmare fuel. Interesting. That's Ryuk. Hey light, it looks like this one can see me. See, he's talking to him, right? And then you can say, oh, he's talking to him telepathically. Well, even if they were,
リュウク、本当か?
they still gave light a voice, so it's really sketchy to me. It looked really bad. The story itself is bad. I mean, there's just no way around it. Essentially, everything else except the multiplayer is the multiplayer, and I almost forgot sorry, Goku Black. The customization is really good. It's really good in terms of accessories, and from what I've seen, like hairstyles and everything. So essentially, you can create a really cool looking character, which I give props to them. Like, you can wear the hollow mask, you can wear the M, which Xenoverse still doesn't have, which is amazing for a Dragon Ball based game. You can have the M, you can wear the hollow mask, you can have the Mugetsu outfit that Ichigo has with the long hair and everything. You can wear Dio's outfit. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff and accessories for you to wear that I think is personally a big strength to this game, which is the created character stuff and also the multiplayer. Aside from that, like I said, the hub world is okay. The animations are really bad. Like, when you're just normally running, it feels like he's running fast, but like it looks like they put him to run in Gmod. If you guys played that game, that's like it looks smooth but stiff at the same time. It's weird. But essentially, what this game is, to like put an end to it rather than make a really long video about it, essentially the game is half-baked. That's what it is. The honest truth. The game has fun multiplayer. Especially with friends. I don't think this game won't survive if you don't have friends to play with. Like, example is J-Stars. That died out after maybe a couple months, maybe a couple weeks even, because a lot of people just, you know, even there's some people that still play, which is all the more power to you. But like in the gaming sphere, that game died out really quick. Another example is like anything that Spike Chunsoft has done recently has died off rather quickly, like Burning Blood, One Piece of Burning Blood, which to me looked better, obviously, because they focused on one style of an anime rather than making it like, you know, what if they came to the real world. Essentially, at the end of the day, I think you guys should wait and speak with your wallets, essentially, because the honest opinion that I'm gonna end it with my opinion is that if you guys, us as anime fans, right, want a game on the level of Dragon Ball FighterZ or even the new Kill la Kill game produced by Arc System Works, it looks like a lot of fun, and it looks like the anime, like it looks like they ripped it right out of the anime. The thing that I want to mention is that if you want a game of that quality, I think it's better to speak with your wallet about waiting to get that game. Like, I know people are scared of, oh, then we won't, you know, if we don't buy this game, they won't make another one, which isn't entirely true. If you support if there's gonna be people that buy it regardless, you know what I mean? There's gonna be enough people to support the game that the game is gonna get a sequel, but they need to know that speaking with your wallet is that the game, you shouldn't be selling this game. Bro, the price for this game is insane. You got a $60 game, which I don't think it's a $60 game at the moment. I mean, it's bad to say that about a game. It's pretty much like an early access game. It's not worth $60. They got an Ultimate Edition that's coercing people to buy the game with that edition because they get to play it earlier, like 3 days early, and that's $100. And then they have the Collector's Edition that's $260. That's crazy. So honestly, I would wait for a price to mark it down. If you want to buy it, buy it. I'm not going to stop you from enjoying it. I'm not going to stop you from not buying it. If you guys enjoyed the game itself and are hyped to even play it, by all means, you know, it is what it is. You guys like what you like, you know what I mean? I can't control what you buy. Alright, everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I wanted to make a more breakdowny version rather than just slam on the game and just hate on it, which I don't hate the game at all. But anyway, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new, share the video out if you enjoyed. Make sure you guys follow me on my Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye guys.